1 minute. Good morning. I have just posted a message. Let us wait for 1 minute. Okay, let's start. Hello. Yeah, I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we'll begin with the scheduled triggers. Everyone. Yesterday we have already discussed the uh, event-based trigger. Am I right?
Yes, event based. That's right.
Just 1 minute, I'll be back. So, okay, guys, sorry. So, we shall start now. So, we'll begin with the scheduled triggers, which are also called as wall clock trigger, anyways. So, basically, the scheduled trigger or the wall clock trigger basically works onto the basically works on the wall clock. That is nothing but it will be scheduled. Whereas the event based trigger, which we have already seen yesterday, can you tell me what is an event based trigger? Hello, guys, everyone.
It starts when blob created and ended when blob
Blob is
terminated.
deleted. That means it will affect, or it will be, in force, or it will be active, or it will start, or it will kick start only on creation of blob and deletion of blob. That is called as an event. That is called as what? Event. Now, this will work on the clock based trigger, that is called a scheduled trigger. Whereas, guys, the scheduled trigger is a very frequently used trigger. The scheduled trigger is what? A very frequently used trigger in the real time. Okay. So, whereas, can you see here, when it comes to the scheduled trigger has the following. Let us see first of all. Ah, I'm just giving the case study. The case study, guys, everyone. The case study and the title of the case study. And now, guys, the title of the case study is uh, schedule schedule triggers. Okay. So before that, okay, schedule triggers, using of schedule triggers. Using of a schedule trigger. What is that? Using of a schedule trigger. So, guys, let us see first of all. I'm just giving you a brief definition about the triggers. Then we'll start with this. Triggers contains, guys, everyone, triggers contains properties. Triggers contains properties that determines when pipeline or when pipelines need to be kicked off and executed. Okay, kicked off and executed. Whereas, guys, the next one, I can say scheduled triggers. Scheduled triggers. Scheduled triggers. So now, guys, when you talk about the scheduled triggers, the first trigger, we have it here as the triggers, scheduled triggers. Okay. The scheduled trigger, I can say, or else I'll write the full form. Scheduled triggers based on, or you can say, is based on scheduled trigger is based on, what is that? Wall clock. Based on the wall clock schedules. Based on the wall clock schedule. That means the schedule trigger will work based on the wall clock. Based on what is that? The wall clock it works. Okay. So now, guys, Okay, so next one. Basically defines, okay, defines the frequency, of execution, defines the frequency of execution known as, guys, known as recurrence. So the event based trigger, it will start once on happening of an event, but how many times will it run? Does it has any recurrency? Recurrency means repeatance. Yes, tell me, does it have any recurrency, guys?
No.
No, it does not have any recurrency. It will run only once. It will run only what's that once. But this scheduled trigger will be basically, it will run repeatedly. It will be run, what is that? Repeatedly, as many times you mention it. Okay. So I can say here, repeats, repeats, or repeat, repeat the execution, repeat the execution of pipeline, repeat the execution of pipeline based on recurrence. Okay, so now guys, when we, the third point before that, guys, can be repeated in number of times. Anyways, I'll explain all the 3 points at a stretch, don't worry. Okay, when creating schedule, when creating scheduled trigger, we can specify a schedule that is called as, guys, these are the 3 parameters you will have it. These are the these are the 2 parameters which is essentially required here. So the first one is what? The first one is, what is it? Start date, comma, recurrence. That means how many times it should run, recurrence in the sense, and end date. These are the 3 important, guys. These are the 3 important factors which is required. Okay. First one is what? Called start date. Second one is what? Recurrence. Third one is what? End date. These are the 3 important things which we required. The first one is what? Start date. And the second one is what? Recurrence. And the third is what? End time. That means when should the, guys, everyone, when the pipeline should start, at what time? Suppose the time is 7:573 now. The pipeline should start at 7:10 and end at 7:20. Okay. So how many times? That means I'm giving 20 times it should run. How many times? 20 times. So tell me now, if I'm giving starting date and starting time is 7:10 and ending time is 7:20 and it should run 20 times. So when should the every trigger start? Tell me now. Hello. Are you there, guys? Hello.
Equal interval of time.
Of course. What is that interval? I wanted to know. When the trigger is started at 7:10 and I'm scheduling it to end at 7:20. and I want recurrence as 20. So when the first trigger will start at what time? 10.
7:10.
When should the second trigger will start?
7:11
Huh?
in next minute.
Next minute means only 10 times. I want 20 times to run.
So 30 seconds.
Very good. That is nothing but the recurrence is 30 seconds. Every time I should say that the one trigger should start at every 30 seconds. Okay. So now this is the thing we have it. These are the three factors which we require it. Okay. So basically here you have guys, here you'll have what is that? One to many relationship. What is that? One to many relationship. That is, I can give it here the fourth point. Okay. Pipelines and triggers. Pipeline and triggers have a many to many relationship. Many to many relationship. Multiple triggers. Multiple triggers can kick off a single pipeline. Okay, next after this. A single trigger can kick off multiple pipelines. Okay, guys. So now, guys, here you'll have it. I'll explain you. Suppose there is a trigger one. Sorry, guys. T1 is a trigger one. Here it is assigned to the guys. Here it is assigned towards it. PL1. PL2. PL3. Then you have PL4. That means what? Can you see here, everyone? The same trigger, whatever I have it, everyone see the same trigger that is called as a, guys, everyone, that is called as what? This trigger. Okay. This trigger, I'm assigning it to all the pipelines. That means there are multiple pipelines, and I have to all these pipelines I wanted to run by using the same trigger, am I right, everyone? So I want this all to be executed, guys. I want this all to be executed here, okay, using the same trigger. That is nothing but T1 should execute the, can you see here, guys? T1 should execute the following pipelines. What's that? PL1, PL2, PL3, and PL4. Am I right, everyone? And the PL4. Okay, PL4. So that means what? One to many. One trigger, multiple pipelines. Am I right or not? Hello.
Yes.
In the same way, guys, we can also have the reverse process. What is the reverse process? Can you tell me? You can have the reverse process. What is that? Trigger 1 is there, guys. Trigger 2 is there. trigger 3 is there, everyone. Okay. So I'm giving trigger 2 and trigger 3. Guys, trigger 3. These are the three different triggers. And these three can, guys, everyone, these three can execute or can be applied to execute a single pipeline. To execute the single pipeline. Suppose I am giving it here one single pipeline. That is nothing but there is a single pipeline. What is it? You have it. Okay, guys. PL1. So the PL1 can be scheduled to run by using what is that? Trigger T1 or by using the trigger T2. So now you must be getting it out why I should schedule it for a single pipeline. That means in what situation? Can you see here, guys? One trigger should start on the same pipeline. One trigger should start on the same pipeline. Everyone, one trigger should start on the same pipeline. Okay. This trigger should start every day. This trigger should start every 15 days. This trigger should start every, what is that? 1 month, once in a month. That means you can say, or else you can say like this can be hourly, this can be hourly, or this can be 15 days, or this can be monthly, or hourly, monthly, sorry, hourly, daily, or monthly. Three triggers we can use it to execute a single pipeline. Getting my point?
Yes.
So here we have it, one to many relationship. That's it. Okay. So that's it, guys. Okay. So we can say what, or else we can say daily trigger. This is daily. This is weekly. This is monthly. See, many to many relationship is valid for what is that? A many to many relationship is valid for only what is that? Event based trigger is valid for what's that? Event based trigger and as well as the scheduled trigger. What is that? Event based trigger and scheduled trigger. Okay, guys. So that's it, guys. So now okay, so everyone is clear with us?
Yes.
So we shall start with the practicals now, okay? So I'll give you the specifications of the day. Now, guys, one fifth point I'm giving it. IR creates a separate instance for each pipeline run. That's it, okay? Okay. IR creates a separate instance for each pipeline run. So now, as I told you that, suppose I wanted to start it here, the schedule at 7:15. So 7:15 is the time of starting of the one time. I'm giving the recurrence as 5. 5 is the recurrence. 5 are the recurrence I want. 7:15 it should start and end it at 7:20. So now guys, I want 7:20. So now guys, 7:20. So now guys, here the first recurrence, can you see here, the first recurrence, just a minute. So guys, here you have what? It should start first at what? 15. Second, it should start 16. Third, it should start 17, 18, 19. So now can you see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now guys, 5. It should run ultimately at what? 7. Guys, all of you. 7. What is that? I want, what is that? 7:20 should be the end time. ET. Now tell me how many times the recurrence will happen here? Everyone? Hello?
5 times.
5 times. That's it. Okay. When I'm giving the 5 recurrence, when I'm giving the 5 as a recurrence, it should start at 1. Okay. And so 5 is the recurrence. Start time is 7:15. End time is 7:20. Okay now? Okay. So that's it, guys. So this is nothing but you have the scheduled trigger. So now let's go ahead, everyone, and let's start the practicals now. Clear, everyone? Now, what is the scheduled trigger?
Yes, yes.
So I'm using specifications. Specifications, guys, everyone. So, guys, I'm using it. So let's use it here. Specifications of the day as per the specifications. I'm using Azure blob storage. Azure blob storage is the source storage. And then you have what's that? Files. I want multiple files. ADLS Gen 2 is my sync. And these are nothing but the files which I wanted to use it. That's it, guys. Okay. So based on this, okay, I want a multiple files. Huh? So just mention that also here. It's better now. So guys, everyone, so the specifications is clear, everyone. So based on the specifications, we will try to just create it and go ahead on this. Okay. So guys, let's move ahead now. So I'm starting up. So guys, I'm storing it. So I'm just creating the 4 tabs here. As per the requirement, I'm just creating the 4 tabs. And now guys, start the tabs here, everyone. So I'm just starting the tabs. So here I'm using it. So guys, let's create the resource group first. As per the regular process, we do it. So I'm creating the resource group. Click on the create blade. And now give the resource group name. So I want the resource group name as a scheduled triggers RG. So scheduled triggers RG. Click on the review and again click on the create. Just click on this.
Unable to see the screen.
Just a minute. I will try to share it with you. No problem. You're into the notepad, I think. Am I right?
Yes, it's on. Okay.
Fine now.
Yeah, no.
So now, guys, the resource group is ready. So go to the source. So I'm just going to the source. What is my source? Source is the blob storage. So I'm just creating the source. Click on the create blade as it is. I'm selecting it. So give the name here, guys, everyone. Provide the name. So I'm using the source. Scheduled TRG. TRG means the short form of the trigger is called as TRG, guys. So it's a blob. So click on review. As it is, click on the create. So next one, same, use the same one. Click on the create. And now use it here. Sync schedule. TRG. That's it. So as I want to Gen 2, click on the advanced tab and enable hierarchical namespace here, review and create. That's it, guys. So now I think the source is ready. So meanwhile, just go to the source and upload some files here as per your choice. No particular choices here. So I'm just using any vague files. So use it here. Randomly, you can select any files. So as it is, create the input containers. So I'm using input as a container name. So click on the create, everyone. So click on the input, guys, everyone. Open this. And now, guys, here you have what's it. Click on the upload. So browse it. Browse it, everyone. And here you can say sample files. Anyways, you can choose any file. So I'm choosing this files, some files. Any files is okay for me, no problem. So that's it. Click on OK. Upload it. That's it, guys. So once this is ready, go to the sync system. My sync is also ready. So go to the sync and here create the output. As it is, guys, rest of the things are very simple. So just go to this container. The only thing which you have to, okay, thing so complicated is the at the time of scheduling the trigger. That's it. Okay. So select it here, output. Click on the create. That's it, guys. And now open this and leave it as it is for use. Click on this and now start the data factory. Because without the data factory, we cannot schedule it. Am I right, everyone? So click on the data factory. Are you there, guys?
Yes, sir.
So I'm using instance triggers. Okay, instance triggers. That's it. Click on the review. And again, click on the create. Go to this. The data factory is also ready, guys, everyone. Launch it now. Now tell me, once you have launched it, what is the first job you have to do it?
Create link service.
Yes. How many link services you require it as per this?
2.
Obviously, you require 2 link services. So I'm just expand it. Now, guys, click on the manage. Start the link services. That's it now. Click on the manage. And now you have to create the first link service. And what is the first link service? You have to define it. So I'm just defining the first link service as the new for the blob. So give it here as a blob. Selected blob. So now, guys, give it here. So ls underscore blob underscore source. And now select it here. Source schedule trigger. So now click on the test connections. Click on the create. That's it. Click on the new. That's it. So what is the next thing you have? Tell me now. You have to what Gen 2. Open this. ls underscore ADLS underscore Gen 2. That's it. And now click on the test connections. Click on the create. Now go to this again author. And now guys, let's start with this. Go to the author and start with this data set. So go to this data set, click on the new data set. So the first data set I wanted to create it for the blob storage. Select the blob storage and select the CSV file. So I want can see here ds underscore blob underscore source. Now guys, here you have it. Select it. Select the first as the header. As I have two files, select only till the input container. Don't select the specific files. Okay. Now guys, I want to use it here. Okay. I'm using this, everyone. And here let us give it as guys Gen 2 na everyone. Are you there, guys? Gen 2. Select it here. And now select the same and give it here. DS underscore Gen 2. Yeah, are you there, guys? Gen 2 underscore 6. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Select it here, the link service. Select the first as the header and browse it till the output container. That's it, guys, everyone. This is fine now. That's it, guys. Select it, everyone. Now go to the pipeline. So guys, you can also give it here. PL underscore scheduled TRG. Okay, guys. So now let's use it here. Move and transform. Okay, guys, everyone. I'm using this. Select the source. Select the source data set. Use the wildcard file path as your multiple files are there. Select the sync. Select it here. That's it, guys. Okay. So if you want, you can change it here, the format. Instead of giving the file extensions as .txt, you can use it as .csv. So anyways, this is fine. So guys, now let us do one thing now. Click on the trigger, click on edit. Do you have any triggers? No triggers. So just select it. This is the way you have it. New trigger. And now I'm giving it scheduled or SCH underscore TRG. This is the name I want, guys, everyone. Okay. So now select it here, the type of, so I want the schedule trigger. And now start date. What is the start date, guys? Can you tell me? So what is the start date now? Today's date. What is the today's date? You have it, guys? Hello. What is
7.
the date? 7th. Okay. At what time? I'm just giving it here. 7 36 now. I'm giving it here. 36 now. I'm giving 36. 36. I'm giving it 58. No, 58. So let's give it here. 40. Okay. So let's give it a 39. Okay. So 7:39. Okay, guys. Okay. Now, guys, start date. So now can you see you want to schedule it as a Chennai, Kolkata. That's it. Recurrence is every 1 minute, every minute, every 15 minutes. No, every 1 minute. That's it, guys. Okay. Specify the end time. So now you can give the end time. What's the start? Can you see? 7:39 now. So I want the 7:39 end time is 7 39 42. Twenty-five. Okay. Or let us give it as 40. 40. Okay. 39 now. That's it, guys. Click on OK. Now the trigger, you have to publish it. Click on OK. And now, guys, you have to assign it now. Click on this. Now select it. Assign it. Click on this. To activate the same, you have to just publish it. Guys, everyone, published. Published. Publish it. Reassign it. So I'm assigning it. That's it. Okay, now go here. Go here, everyone. Monitor. Can you see here? Running. Already trigger started, guys. Can you see here? Already trigger started. Trigger run, see here. Refresh it. Pipeline started running. Succeeded. Okay. See a trigger. So anyways, trigger runs schedule. Refreshed. Got it now? Trigger and succeeded, guys. Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Yes, yes.
Now see here, go to the output, refresh it and see. Got it now? The data you got it? Hello? This is how you got it, the data. So this is the way where you can make out the things. That's it, guys. So for the day, and we'll just end up the class here today, and we'll continue tomorrow. And tomorrow we will start with the that is the transformations. Very important part of this. We will start it from tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. I'm running the class here. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Any doubts? Please. Any doubts, guys?
Hello.
Nah, please.
Mine show only started, not succeeded.
Huh?
In my trigger status, it shows only started.
Started.
Yes.
Take a screenshot and send it in the group. I'll respond it. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you. I'm ending the class here.